Seriously, not this Eric Gower shit again. So now we have Pete from Murder Metal Mayhem repeating the same misinformation about Eric Gower. So I am going to repeat some of the information that I already put out in videos in the last couple weeks, just so hopefully people will stop saying these things about this young man.
Then there were those who saw some real disturbing posts on Facebook, which are now gone, where he was taking pictures of college-age girls walking down the street and making lewd comments about stalking them. Oh, and don't forget the Pinterest page he had that featured some disturbing assortment of weapons. One that he called the Batchety, which is just what you figured, a baseball bat with machete blades in it.
Okay, so this is what happens when you get your information from people like Bubbly Waters, like Rory, and like Tommy. You get misinformation. So I am going to show you exactly what they are referring to. And no, it's nothing creepy. Okay, this was the post people were referring to, saying that he was stalking. He wasn't. You'll see this is not a photo of hitchhikers. This is not a photo that he took of young women. This is not him stalking. He posted, "Dear Facebook, you almost make stalking someone too easy." This was his coordinates. This was back when Facebook had out that Find My Friends. It's kind of like what Snapchat has now, where you can turn on your location and everybody can see your location and you can drop a pin with your GPS. That red pin is his location. He's showing his screen. The coordinates up there are his coordinates. He dropped a pin for his friends to see his location. The circle up in the upper right-hand corner with the picture of two girls was one of his friends. He's dropping his pin with his location so that friend can see where he's at. That was not him taking pictures of young girls. That was not him leaving lewd comments. That was back in 2013. He was in school. Those were one of his school friends that he was leaving his coordinates for. And he was just pointing out that, hey, they can see where I'm at. You know, this makes stalking too easy. He was not stalking anyone. And it amazes me how that screenshot morphed into you now saying he was making lewd comments and taking photos of girls on the college campus. Absolutely untrue. There's never been anything on his Facebook page like that. Now let's address the next issue, which is the Batchety. Okay, here's Eric Gower's Pinterest page. And I'm just showing you this because I want to show you he has not changed anything under the guns, which was the section Bubbly was looking at. So you can still see that gun subsection there. And if you look, he hasn't changed that in 4 years. It shows you the last time anything was posted or deleted from it. So that hasn't been changed in 4 years. These are the same things that were on there when Bubbly looked. But there's a little section that's missing up at the top, which was a few years ago, Pinterest used to give you suggestions. So if you were looking at someone's folder with guns, it used to say other weapon suggestions. Okay, pay close attention to this video Bubbly did. Here's those guns, the exact same ones, because he hasn't changed anything in the last 4 years on this. But look at when she scrolls up. It said, see other similar items. I'm going to back that up. So I zoomed in so you could see. It says, see similar ideas popular now. So what Bubbly did was she clicked on the idea suggestions and then clicked on the weapons tab. These are ideas from Pinterest. These are not from Eric Gower's page, okay? These are all from those suggestions from Pinterest. So it's got a top 10 list of suggestions. And Bubbly started scrolling through that list. And you can see right now she was stuck on number 2 looking at that. And then she's going to keep on scrolling on down. And I fast forward through some of these things because she talked for a long time about these different weapons. But that was suggestion number 3. And then we're going to have like a suggestion 4, 5, and 6 because this is Pinterest literally giving you suggestions. These are not on Eric Gower's actual Pinterest page. These are Pinterest suggestions, all because she had clicked on Eric's gun posts, okay? So yes, he does have guns on there, but he doesn't have any of this stuff. None of this is his. This is all, and so when she gets to the part, you'll see it here with the Batsheti coming up, because I gotta fast forward through this again, and she went down these rabbit holes. Again, not Eric Gower's Pinterest page. Fast forwarding through this stuff. Okay, there's the Batsheti, and if you look, it shows you in the bottom there whose page that's on. That's not Eric Gower's. So to recap, Bubbly was on Eric Gower's Pinterest under his gun Pinterest items. But what I circled here in red was Pinterest saying similar ideas popular now. Okay? That's like when you're on Amazon and it pops up saying other things you might like. So Bubbly clicked on the weapons one. And when she clicked on the weapons, if you notice what it says discover Pinterest 10 best ideas and inspiration for weapons. Get inspired and try out new things. That took her from Gower's Pinterest page to a Pinterest top 10 page. Discover Pinterest 10 best ideas. That is no longer Eric Gower's page. So, this is what happens when people don't know what they're doing on social media and make stuff up as they go along, because then she spread a rumor that those were weapons that Eric Gower had on his Pinterest, and then you, Pete, and other people, Rory, Tommy, etc., picked that up and ran with it instead of actually verifying whether it was true or not. So now you're making this poor young man out to be some horrible person, all because somebody else made up stuff about him. Okay? So he didn't have a Batsheti on his Pinterest page or his Facebook page, and he didn't have pictures of young girls on the campus or pictures of people hitchhiking or lewd comments about anyone. So please, do research before you bash these young people and be ethical.